इंडस राग एक आजिज़ाना और तालिब इल्माना कोशिश है। मैं सिर्फ ये अर्ज़ करूँगा कि ये हमारी क्लासिकी रिवायत को पेश करती है, जो कि एक जानदार और किसी भी मयार पर काबिल लिहाज रिवायत है। मैं सलाम पेश करना चाहूँगा हमारी तारीख़ के तख्लीक़कारों और फ़नकारों को, जिन्होंने बदतरीन हालात के बावजूद इस रवायत को कायम रखा है। इस तौर के बकौल हमारे एक शायर के, ले आऊँ एक पल में गुज़िश्ता को हाल में। ये लोग बड़े अजीम हैं कि या तो हमें गुज़िश्ता रिवायत का रूप दिखाते हैं, नई रिवायत भी कायम करते हैं, और इस तरह कि इनके और रिवायत के दरमियान तालिब और मतलूब का रिश्ता ज़ाहिर होता है, आशिक और माशूक का रिश्ता ज़ाहिर होता है। मैं इस काविश को मरहूम ख्वाजा खुर्शीद अनवर के नाम करता हूँ। ख्वाजा साहब ने हमारी क्लासिकी मौसीकी की आर्काइविंग की बुनियाद डाली।
I will now call upon a guest who has flown in from none other than Warsaw. He is Professor Peter. He is a professor of philosophy, Oriental studies, and he's presently teaching at the University of Warsaw, where he also sits at the chair of South Asia. He has specialized in philosophical traditions of Asia and the West, with emphasis on Asian thought and modern history of Asia, as well as the Indian-Pakistan relations. So I'm going to call upon Professor to have come here and say a few words. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's a great privilege for me to be here. When I was coming to Pakistan, I didn't even realize how wonderful time I would have in Pakistan. It's not my first visit here. I've been here a few times before, but I'm for the first time in Karachi, and I've discovered that this is perhaps the most important musical event in Pakistan. I'm very thankful to the organizers for inviting me, for bringing me here. I'm very happy. In fact, perhaps I should first mention that the most important word, I think, which may relate different components, us and music, it's the word passion. This is the term without this emotion, passion, without which probably we wouldn't be able to develop emotions, the bhavas, which are conveyed to us by music. Probably this is passion which every musician and artist needs to convey the rasas to all of us. We should remember that this event and similar ones are extremely important to preserve the heritage, not only the heritage of Pakistan, not only the heritage of South Asia, but the heritage of mankind, of the heritage of humankind. I was brought up elsewhere, not in South Asia, in Europe, in Poland, but my heart is related to Asia, to South Asia, to this region. And to take care of this extremely important and fragile heritage should be a duty of everyone. The duty of artists, the duty of sponsors, the duty of every intellectual and everyone who is in audience. Music is perhaps the most important art. It is something which can be understood and conveyed without words, without pictures, without images, but something which can be understood beyond borders in other cultures. And music, classical music, is a tradition which I see is dying, gradually, unfortunately, dying in South Asia. I see this in India, I see this in Pakistan. there are less and less people who listen to this music. We are surrounded by noise, we are surrounded by pop music, we are surrounded by electronic noises which are called music. And culture is precisely like genes. We need new influences. That also shows that the West is very eager to have those new inspirations from South Asia. This is why we have so much fusion in music. Artists from the West and East meet and play together. And this is something we should also support. We should also remember that music, just like art and intellectual property, should have no borders. Thank you very much.
I will now like to call upon Mr. Javed Jabbar to say a few words. Javed Jabbar Sahab.
In order to communicate with our non-Urdu speaking people, I'd like to use this marvelous language of English, which hopefully counterpoints with this completely quintessentially South Asian mehfil. What a delight to be here, to listen to the sitar, to listen to the veena reinvented, and then to listen to this incredible ensemble. This was music that makes you think. Thinking music. Music, of course, makes us feel. And without taking away from the beauty of South Asian music, music from everywhere, from Senegal, from Brazil, from Australia, the Maoris in New Zealand, wherever humanity lives, the beauty of the human spirit surges up. Just as a butterfly flies in the Amazon or a bird takes wing, and the bird, mind you, the bird is our first cousin in musical terms. You know, they discovered about 10 years ago, 12 years ago, they were disassembling the human gene, and they were also doing that with the birds. And they discovered that chromosome, that gene, which enables me to speak with you, is exactly the same gene which enables birds to sing. It's called FOXP2. What a lovely linkage we have with the birds. So the parindas, whether the parindas are human or flying up in the air, we are all bound by this universal web of music. And I'm so delighted to be here today, because what a fusion it represents. Going from web to fusion. India and Pakistan, two of the friendliest countries in the world. So well represented by two Indians, of course only two, but symbolically so. And sometimes India must be in a minority. It's soon going to be the world's largest country. So thank God there are only two Indians here today. And we Pakistanis are in a majority. But how nice to see both Indians and Pakistanis together. How nice to be here, and in an age in which, we are living in an age of noise, in such discordancy. To hear that harmony and that melody was so superb and scintillating.